The Joker and Harley Quinn form one of the most popular couples in the entire history of comics. However, behind that chaotic and fun facade hides one of the most toxic and one-sided relationships ever written. While one gives everything, the other only sees a burden. All of this is shown masterfully in the episode Mad Love, the final chapter of the acclaimed Batman, the animated series. A dark, twisted, and deeply human ending. What's interesting is that this episode isn't about another one of Joker's crimes, but about how he emotionally destroys the one who loves him the most. The story begins with Commissioner Gordon at a dentist appointment. However, the dentist turns out to be the Joker in disguise. Gordon tries to escape but is pinned to the chair by Harley Quinn. The Joker is about to execute his macabre plan when Batman bursts in just in time. Batman throws a harsh truth at him. His plans have become predictable. He drops a note written by the Joker himself, revealing he already knew what he was planning. Harley proudly says the teeth were her idea and sprays Batman with gas to disorient him. But the Joker reprimands her, making it clear that only he can make jokes. He grabs Harley by her hat and throws a grenade to escape. Back at their hideout, Harley tries to get close to her beloved. She just wants a moment of affection, a little attention, but the Joker is completely obsessed with Batman. Nothing else matters. Harley tries to joke, even suggesting shooting the bat, but that only fuels the Joker's rage. He doesn't want an ordinary death. He wants something poetic, a macabre comedy act. His master plan is the death of 100 smiles. He plans to drop Batman into a tank full of piranhas. For a moment, he seems satisfied, but then something frustrates him. The piranhas don't smile. That small, trivial detail drives him insane. Harley tries to comfort him, and in response, he throws her out of the building. Lying on the ground, Harley wonders how she ended up there when her life went wrong, and she blames Batman. That's when the flashback begins, the story of her origin. Before she was Harley Quinn, she was Harleen Quinzel, a promising psychiatrist working at Arkham Asylum. Fascinated by criminal minds, she dreamed of writing a book about them. Her curiosity grew when she first saw the Joker in his cell. He winked at her, and that single gesture was enough to leave her intrigued. Later in her office, she found a flower with a note inviting her to talk to him. Intrigued, she accepted. The Joker began his psychological game, flattering her, twisting every word. He told her he trusted her, that he could reveal his deepest secrets. Harleen, flattered, thought it would help her write her book, but the Joker was already planting the seeds of his control. After 3 months, Harleen managed to schedule a session with him. One day, he told her a heartbreaking story about an abusive father, the beatings, and a childhood full of pain. He said the only time he saw his father happy was at the circus when a clown tripped and his pants fell down. Trying to make him laugh, little Joker repeated the act, but his father responded by breaking his nose. Harleen was moved. She believed the Joker wasn't a monster, but a broken soul. She began to justify his crimes as the result of an unfair life. In her eyes, the Joker just wanted to make the world laugh, but Batman ruined everything. Over time, their roles reversed. The patient became the therapist, and the doctor became the emotional prisoner. Eventually, Harleen confessed she was in love with him. Shortly after, the Joker escaped and was captured by Batman. Harleen cried when she saw him return beaten, and in that moment, she lost all reason. She stole a costume, took the name Harley Quinn, and freed him from Arkham. Thus, her new identity was born, devoting herself completely to the love of her life, or what she thought was love. Back in the present, Harley designs a plan to eliminate Batman so she can finally live happily with the Joker. She sends a message to the police pretending to betray him. When Batman arrives, a fake Joker attacks them on a boat, but it's just a robot created by Harley. She uses the distraction to knock Batman out and drag him to her trap. When Batman wakes up, he's hanging upside down above a tank full of piranhas. Harley explains she hung him that way so the piranhas would look like they're smiling, a clever fix to the flaw in Joker's original plan. She truly believes that after killing Batman, the Joker will marry her, but Batman laughs uncontrollably. He tells her the Joker will never love anyone but himself. He explains that his tragic backstory isn't real, that he repeats the same lies to manipulate everyone. Harley is devastated. Filled with rage, she threatens to drop him into the tank, but Batman stops her with a single idea. If she kills him, the Joker won't believe her because the piranhas will leave nothing but bones. She hesitates, but decides to call her beloved to show him her victory. The Joker arrives enraged. He yells at Harley, insults her, and hits her. Harley begs him to calm down, but unable to accept that Harley had a better idea, he throws her out of the building, shouting that she should never call him Puddin' again. Harley falls into the trash, severely injured, and before fainting, she whispers, "This was all my fault." Meanwhile, the Joker apologizes to Batman for the mess, saying they'll postpone their fight, but then he pauses and decides he can't waste this opportunity. He points a gun at Batman, but Batman escapes. The Joker tries to flee on a train, but Batman catches up, only to tell him that Harley got closer to killing him than he ever did. But Joker's enormous ego won't let him accept it. Enraged, he attacks, and a ferocious fight begins, until Batman lands a powerful punch that knocks the Joker off the train, sending him to his apparent death. Harley is taken back to Arkham Asylum and swears she'll leave him, that she'll finally open her eyes. But then she sees a flower on her bed with a note that reads, "Get well soon." Harley smiles, and everything starts all over again.